My name's Ian, and we're doing another Chelsea post-game recap. Everton 0, Chelsea 1. Chelsea win the first game of their Premier League campaign. Very happy to see that. I did watch the game, and how do I say it? My thoughts about the game is kind of what I expected. We're not sharp whatsoever. There's definitely a lack of chemistry with the new signings, with the already established squad players. But the biggest worry about that I saw in the game was our front three did not look sharp whatsoever. I don't remember hearing Mason Mount's name being called. I don't remember seeing Kai Havertz do anything really. Raheem Sterling's the only player that was doing anything, that was starting in the front three. So that was a little worrisome, to say the least. So the only goal is a Jorginho penalty. Kind of reminds me of 2021, if you ask me. Ben Chilwell draws a foul in the box. It's a legitimate penalty. Was not a soft call whatsoever. Definitely deserved. And yeah, Jorginho scores the penalty. He converts. He didn't do the usual hop and skip. He just buried it left bottom corner, which was good to see, because definitely last year there was some lack of confidence with him from the penalty spot. I mean, because he started to miss penalties, and people were kind of getting onto his little method. But honestly, I was really happy to see Marc Cucurella and Armando Broja play today. I know it was only 15 minutes, but very good to see them play, to be honest. But that game's very interesting because there was a lot of end-to-end nothingness, if that makes any sense. Neither team was really clinical. If Everton was going to score a goal, it was going to be from Anthony Gordon. And if Chelsea was going to score a goal out of open play, it was going to be Raheem Sterling. It was very, very, very one-dimensional football, to be honest. It was very entertaining in some bits, but some Chelsea. Another thing that was weird was Chelsea was just literally milking the clock right at the start of the second half. But I think I would have done the same, because if you're Thomas Tuchel and you got to be honest with the situation right now with the squad, do you really trust this team to score goals? Do have an emphatic 3-0 victory? Not really. The attackers, are, they're absent of confidence right now. And Christian Pulisic, he did come in for my American audience. He did come in at the 65th minute. He did well. He was drawing fouls, making runs with the fresh legs he does have, right, coming in as a substitute. He did well. Definitely nothing. The biggest chance he could have scored was Jordan Pickford came out of his own box. Pulisic stripped him of the ball, but then I think Mason Holgate held him back, and he got fouled, and they had a free kick. But yeah, just happy to see Armando Broja, Marc Cucurella, even Conor Gallagher get some playing time. I just think it's it was very expected from me that we were going to have a slow start to the season. Just look at preseason, look how discombobulated we were. But I think if I still see this in September, then there's time to worry. But right now, we're going to play like shit. It's going to be hard to watch sometimes, but as long as we get more goals than the other guys, it's really that simple. We need to get points, because if we want to be, because honestly, I don't expect us to be in a title race, right? But we need top four football. So any point matters. Every point counts, especially Everton away. This is the fixture last year that we lost, so to go in there, make it ugly, make it scrappy, and get all 3 points is vital, I believe, for this campaign. But just the biggest point, like I said, is we're real sloppy. We're real sloppy with the ball. Several miscommunication with the midfielders and the defenders. The older guys are cramping up already, like Thiago Silva, Kalidou Koulibaly, and yeah, just hopefully it's just things, fitness levels aren't where they need to be, right? But that's early in the season. So I think a lot of the problems I saw with Chelsea, besides the attacking, us being, not lethal attacking wise, I think everything else can be sorted out with the chemistry and fitness levels, right? But that's one thing that Thomas Tuchel needs to figure out. That those attackers, besides Raheem Sterling was good, right? He was drawing fouls, doing what he does, right? But Kai Havertz and Mason Mount were absent all game. Didn't see them really do much. Mason Mount only had that one shot outside the box, I think. But yeah, it was just not, especially Kai Havertz. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Mason, but Kai Havertz really didn't do much this game, and that's because I'm a big fan of his. But if you're a U.S. men's national team fan, this gives you a wide open door for Christian Pulisic to start getting more game time. He's not going to be playing on the left. That's going to be Raheem Sterling's spot for sure. But getting playing time on the right side of the attack wouldn't be the worst. And Armando Broja did come on. I think I wouldn't be too surprised if he's starting next game, just because of how ineffective Kai Havertz was in the final third. But not sure who we have next. I think we have Tottenham Hotspur, and that's not ideal. Tottenham looked really, really good. Yeah, we have Tottenham next Sunday, and yeah, at the Bridge, so that helps a little bit. But yeah, that we definitely need to figure something out, because if we play like that against Tottenham, they're going to cook us, because they had a great game today. They had a great game against Southampton. I expected them to thrash them, to be honest, 4-1 at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So good for them. But also, just to take it around the Premier League, results that caught my eye was Fulham 2, Liverpool 2. Did not watch any of the game, to be honest. I saw the highlights. A lot of criticism drawn to Trent Alexander-Arnold again. Like I said, he's a weird... If I was a Liverpool fan, it's a weird player to follow, just because he's so good, creative-wise, attacking-wise, but such a liability when it comes to defending. And then also Jurgen Klopp came out and said the pitch was dry at Fulham, at Craven Cottage. So that was a weird statement to make. I've never heard that excuse before, but I guess it's hot over there. It's hot everywhere right now. So I guess it's on the table, right, to use. But yeah, if you've been liking the Premier League content, especially the Chelsea content, subscribe if you haven't done so. Like the video, drop a comment on what you think Chelsea, if it's something to worry about for Chelsea. Maybe, it's already time to panic. I think it's a little overboard. There's 37 matches left in the season. For you to start hitting the panic button now would be ridiculous. But let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good day.